So this is part E from the simplify question on the bottom of the front of the page. So part E from the division questions. So the first thing you're going to do before you simplify anything is switch the dividing by a fraction to multiplying by a fraction. So you take the reciprocal, you flip the fraction, the numerator becomes the denominator, and the denominator becomes the numerator. And then what you'll notice, even before we get to the rearranging of the numbers and the variables, is you can skip right away to simplifying the 3b squareds, right? If you have that on the top and this onto the bottom, those both divide out to 1. So whenever you have common factors like that on both parts of the fraction, you can divide them out. So we're left with negative 5a cubed in the numerator, negative 10a squared b in the denominator. And even though that one negative in front of the 5 was in front of the whole fraction, it doesn't really matter. When you have two negatives, they are going to cancel out to two positives. We can divide a 5 out from the 5 and the 10 to be left with 1 and 2. And we can divide out some of the a's. So if we have an a squared on bottom, we can divide that out to the top and be left with a single a. And there's only one b, so it'll just stay where it is. So our final answer will become 1/2 a over b, or you could write that as a over 2b. Sometimes you'll even see variables on the bottom of a fraction written with the negative exponent, so you could write it as a half a b to the negative 1. So that's the same thing. Either of those answers would be acceptable as a final simplified answer to the question.